All right. Okay. You we got the PPI release. Oh, this PPI release comes out very soft. All right. As you can see, you we got the CP. Yeah. So we have a little bit of soft PPI right there. Unemployment claims also comes out very very weak. So we had more than expected, could be which should be a little bit of bearish on the dollar. So that's pretty much what we are looking right now. A little bit of weakness on the dollar. All right. Uh, my plan for today is to buy the dollar at least. This is my structure at least somewhere here to touch at least this level right there before dropping again. So I guess this will be my last line of defense. If for example we close below here, I think I will change my bias right now. So we will see. I mark up some level of imbalance right there where I want to see price rebounds a little bit, maybe to target here. But this is a little bit annoying me because I was expecting a little bit of hot inflation to give me some confidence to buy the dollar at least at short term. But with soft PPI, is you make me think that the dollar is very weak. Otherwise, I should stay away and close my position because the structure is not clear right there. You see, we have a lot of range right there. So let's go up again on monthly time frame. You see, long term we are bullish on the dollar. You see, we are at the bottom of this monthly channel. You see, long term I already explained it in my last weekly market outlook. I am bullish on long term on the dollar right now because I expect price at least to reach this level. You see this imbalance to fill this. So this zone is not um is not a random zone. Why? Because if I go for example on weekly time frame, you will see that this imbalance is corresponding to around the 50% of this last movement. You see this weekly leg. So if I put my Fibonacci, you can see we have some room to target the premium zone. See this premium zone. So we have this supply zone here and this imbalance here that I want to see someday price fill. That's why I said in long term I'm still bullish. So we have the monthly excuse me, we have the monthly channel bullish, you see, supporting by this monthly demand. We have in lower time frame, excuse me, I have some connection issue. Right, let me go back. All right, so as I said, I want to be bullish on long term, but you can see price these recent days. We have the FOMC meeting that we have last week. We have also have the previous NFP report, which comes out very weak. That's a lot of successive announcement that push the dollar very lower. Okay, but now I think we are at a, I would say, a discount zone for this daily leg, this daily movement from this low to this high. This is my daily structure. Okay, so same thing. If I take my Fibonacci, you can see price already retrace around the 50%. I'm not saying that price is ready to bounce off. So there is a high chance that if the dollar continue to be weak, we could drop even lower, retest another discount zone somewhere here before realignment with higher time frame, something like that, to be bullish again. So this is this is the zone where I want to buy. So for me, selling the dollar right now is not a good idea. I want to buy, but I need some signal. The only things that make me not buying aggressively the dollar is the recent data. You see, data we had in inflation, which comes out soft. We also had Wednesday the CPI. So this is inflation in consumer side. So the number comes out pretty as expected. I would say that. So not too hot, not too soft. So yeah, neutral. So based on the PPI, you see we have soft inflation. So this could participate a little bit of the weakness in the dollar. So that's why I think maybe price could even drop lower. Who knows before buy again? I don't know. But long term, I'm still bullish. Okay, it's just right now the fundamental the news economic is not on my side. So let's go down on 4 hour. 4 time frame. What do we have? You see that price is currently holding above this support, this demand zone right there. So and then we kind of like ranging, see, in between these levels. So yeah, I would say the dollar is doing nothing right now. So but if I zoom in, I have some sort of structure. You see, yesterday we had CPI print, which drive the price lower, and then after the CPI, we have some break of structure right there. So for me, I want to see another impulse, at least target this for the end of the week, and then maybe next week we will see how price will react right there. So yeah, a little bit bullish, even though it doesn't go with the last recent data, which comes out weak. Maybe let a little bit of weakness from this data, and then maybe buy at lower price somewhere here. So that's why I am currently on major dollar like USDCHF and Euro USD. So I will show you USDCHF. Yeah, this is, yeah, I enter here. I already put some position here. So what I want to see is to target at least this supply zone right there. So let me see. Put the buy limit here, but I didn't trigger it. So I think I will start to buy here because I'll start to see some rebounds here. um, yeah, but because this one is not at a better price, so buying here will be. I need to buy at at the market, not the buy limit. Oh my god. Yeah, at market. Yeah, buy here. So um maybe it's not a good idea because the PPI really comes out very soft. So we have the PPI year on year. We expect 4.9%, but we had 4.7%. So yeah, very soft. So this could potentially bring the dollar down for a period of time. So yeah, crazy. But why I'm bullish on USDCHF? Because as I said, let me show you. The trend is up. The trend is up on monthly. No, let's go down on weekly to show you. Yeah. Yeah, on weekly time frame, this is my plan because I want to. We had recently the franc Swiss is. We expect, based on the projection of the franc Swiss, we expect no more hikes, at least at the end of the this year. So this could potentially bring the interest rate of the central bank of National Swiss Bank flat. So that's participate to weaken the franc Swiss. Franc Swiss is fundamentally weak right now. So if we had some USD dollar strong strength, I think that we could potentially continue to push price at least towards this 50% right there. And this is oversold price, you see. So I think on weekly time frame, USDCHF is oversold. So at some point we will need to retrace towards the 50%. So long term, I'm bullish on USDCHF. Okay. So if you I go down to the daily. So on daily, this is my structure clearly. So I'm bullish from this low to this high. So maybe with this weakness on the dollar, we could potentially see some sort of retracement around this discount price somewhere here before another continuation to the upside. This is something what I see right now. So that's why at the beginning of the week I wanted to see price drop lower here, you see, but we didn't get that yet. Yesterday we start to push again up. So who knows, maybe today or not, but I like to buy in the same direction of my higher time frame. So if in daily time frame I am bullish, I will prioritize the bullish setup. So let's go down to the 4 hour. So on 4 hour, you can clearly see that this gray zone, which represents a nice support and also the point of control from the last month, is holding price perfectly. So that's why I was not able to short this yet, because this is a powerful zone. So we need to break it first before continue to start to short. So I mentioned this supply zones right there because after we reject this zone, I wanted to see a break of this low before engaging a short, but because we didn't get that yet, so that's why I didn't get it in the short. Instead, on lower time frame, I mean the 1 hour, we continue to have a bullish order flow. You see, we have a fake out because yesterday my idea is to short this maybe after this close below, but look how I got fake outs here yesterday. So price completely reverse and close above. When price close here, this is where I decide to enter, stop just below. Now, because the lower time frame is aligned with the higher time frame trend, I started to buy here. So, but based on the recent data on the soft PPI, so I will not be surprised if we close below here, and then maybe we could finally continue to drop. But this is very crazy, and yeah, I decide to maintain my bias on long, at least try to buy it maybe above here, this high. Who knows if this, because remember the CHF, the franc Swiss is fundamentally weak, so this will not be crazy if we continue the trend. Simply maybe at this target here or this premium zone somewhere here. So that's pretty much my plan. So my last line of defense on this one is this levels. If we break it, I think yeah, the trade idea is gone. Okay. So let's see on lower time frame. Yeah, very weak. So let's mark up this thing as a shift of structure. If for example we shift, maybe I will be very aggressive on my stop loss. Yeah, put some highlight here in case price decide to to shift. Then I will be maybe put my stop just somewhere here. Try to trail my stop. Okay, because yeah, this soft PPI is weaken the dollar. This is a level I don't want to go. I don't want to see this level go. If this level go, it's over. It's over for me. Okay. So I'm still in drawdown. Yeah. Another position I took. This is one I'm looking for is Euro USD. So Euro USD. This is crazy. Yeah. Um, so on monthly time frame, so we are overbought. So for me, I expect long term price Euro USD to drop at least target this level. This is a long term. So, but right now the current monthly is stuck at this level of resistance. You see, Maybe once we break it, I think, and we retest above, we could potentially target the premium price. But EURUSD is stuck at this level right there, you see. So let's go down clearly. Let's go see clearly on lower time frame. So on weekly time frame, yeah, you see we have some imbalance right there. This is the reason why I'm short technically. Oh, of course, because of this reason, because I want to see price reach this zone first and maybe rebounds off of this zone. This is a possibility because if we clearly rejecting this level in higher time frame I mentioned, if we reject this level properly, the next level will be this imbalance clearly to see if we could feel it. So that's why today I want to short, but with this soft PPI, it started to be very improbable. So let's go down on daily. So daily time frame on daily, this is my structure on daily. I'm bearish from this high to this low. So this is just a retracement towards a certain premium zone before continuation to the downside. So that's why I want to position myself on sell side. I want to sell, but I don't know if price have some room to find another premium zone before we really see the real sell off. Okay, what I mean is, for example, if I take my Fibonacci from this high to this low, you see how we barely touch the 50%. You see, let me put it right. We barely touch the 50% of this level, so that's why I'm really a bit skeptic. So I think that at some point maybe we will touch here and push to target premium price, another premium price here. You see, we have another high, you see, to another high to target, possible this level also. So I'm not saying that price will retrace fully in premium price, but this is the kind of level I want to see price reach before really want to short. And plus the fact that we didn't really touch the 50%, so that's make me think at some point we are going to push again to the upside. So having a soft PPI today will weaken the dollar and maybe could participate to push the Euro USD to the upside. So let's see. But for me, I'm still bearish. Why? Because if I really want to buy this pair to continue to the, at least to target this 50%, I want to buy from here. Yeah, this is this imbalance I mark up in higher time frame. I want price to reach first this imbalance, having some side, some some sort of change of structure in lower time frame somewhere here, and then I will be happy to buy again. But we could potentially also have directly a shift of structure. For example, here this is the structure, and if I decide to break and close above this high, I think price will reverse and continue to the upside. Okay. Look at that. I decide to position after we have this engulfing candle. You see this engulfing candle leaving this order block right there. This is where I positioned myself yesterday to target at least this low. Okay, but yeah, let's see how price will develop because of this PPI. Yeah, trading is going well right now, so we comes out from the drawdown. So it's good. Let's go down to the 1 hour. You see, so 1 hour we start the week here. So week we reject, we drop, we push, we couldn't pass above this weekly open, we reject again, close below this low. And when I saw this is why I put my sell limit, because I expect price to continue at least to target this level, because we have this level is a higher time frame resistance. You see, we also have, if I zoom in, let me show you, this monthly open, this red line is another resistance. You see, this is another resistance. So we have this resistance, we have this resistance, we also have the weekly open. So we kind of like rejecting this big zone. For me, this is a resistance. You see, this zone is a resistance, and we could consider it, for those of you who want to trade patterns. Let me show you. We could also consider this as an head and shoulder. You see, this is the shoulder, this is the head. So for me, I want to see a continuation, at least for today. Even though we have a soft PPI, I still want to see the dollar dropping lower based on the structure. And the only reason, or the zone where I will be happy to buy is after we reach this imbalance right there, or maybe after we break, for example, break fully these highs, we close, we come back and close above this weekly open, and then I will be happy to buy again. But right now, for me on short term, the yeah, we have some sort of downtrend. I think I want to see a continuation. Okay, so that's why I am bearish right now on the Euro USD. Okay. Okay. Want to see maybe a break of this, and then I will be happy to hold this trade. Okay. So let me put some alert here, crossing down. Okay. 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 So I have another level, this gray zone, which represents the point of control from the last week. You see, so this zone I wanted to break yesterday, but we couldn't. You see how we reject it. So yeah, this is the level I really want to break before we hold this trade towards this level right there. So for me, price is trapped between this level and this level. We could easily making ping pong. Once we break, or or either one of these, either side of this range, I think we could potentially see continuation to the downside, at least toward here. And if we break above, we will continue to the upside. So this is the range right now. But I want to say, because as I explained, I found a lot of resistance right there. So for me, technically it will be logic that price drop a little bit lower and then push after to break this level later. This is a possibility. So let's go down on 1 hour. As I said, pretty much bearish on short term. Yeah, the trading is going playing out very well right now. So on 15 minutes, as I said, on 15 minutes, yeah, look at, if I measure this last 15-minute leg, you see we retrace, we reject the 61.8%. So for me, just need a break of this low and then also a break of this level also, and then I will be happy to hold. Okay, so let's see if we break and close below here. I will put my stop just above this high, reduce my risk. That's my plan for today. Let's go. So it's 9:30 Eastern time. So let's go see the equity open. Oh my god, Nasdaq is pushing, but it's okay. Why? Because as I said, last stream, I want to see price retest this level first before engaging a buy again. So seems like Nasdaq is going without me. It's okay. I am I'm I'm stick to my plan. So that's why I put some highlight here. So let's go a little bit on higher time frame. Yeah, as I said, Nasdaq is the most interesting indices to trade because we still have room to target the all-time high. So that's why I find it very interesting. I wanted to see a hold above this point of control from the last month, which represents a nice zone of support. If we hold it, I think that we could potentially target from here, target this all-time high. So very interesting on Nasdaq. So on weekly we are bullish, monthly bullish, weekly bullish, daily we start to be bullish. Yeah, it's very bullish. So 4 hour bullish, as I said. Yeah, this is the zone where I want to see price reach first, but it seems like we are going to see a huge breakout. Okay, let me see if I hint at the breakout here. Put my stuff just here on target, maybe this level. This will not give me a one-to-one risk reward, you see. That's why I need price retrace first somewhere here, maybe at this level, who knows. And I will be happy to, I'll put some highlight here in case we retrace. Stop just below this low, and yeah, in lower time frame, if we retrace in this imbalance, I'll put some highlight here. Be happy to buy. If not, I will wait the return of price around the weekly open somewhere here, and then bet with my stop at the at this level. So I think we have room to target, can even target this all-time high. Okay, so very interesting. That's why I put Nasdaq in my watch list. So let's go down for possible scalp or day trade. By the way, this could be a swing position. This is a swing position. That's if I get triggered, maybe I will enter and hold it for a couple of days or weeks. But that doesn't exclude that I couldn't find a day trade setup. So for a day trade, it seems like we are close to target this high. So we will have this sort of trend. You see, if we break and close above this high, we have something like that, and I will be happy to have a return somewhere here in this con to be able to buy again. Okay, this is my plan. Yeah, also mark up this trend on even this channel. Let me mark up the channel. It's the per channel tools. Use it like this. Up. All right. Make it only visible on 1 hour. See. So this could give us some room to target the top of the channel. So yeah, very interesting Nasdaq. So this is a swing position. This could be a day trade position on Nasdaq. Let me see. Yeah, very good at the moment. So let's go down on 15 minutes. So what do we have in 15 minutes? If I pull up the session, trading session tool indicator, so we just start the New York session. Okay, yeah, this is the opening, the equity opening. So New York Stock Exchange opening here, this 15-minute candle. So we are just at the open. Yeah, we tagged the TP1, but price didn't trigger me, so it's okay. So the next target will be this TP, but I need some retracement first. I need some retracement first. So yeah, if we could have something like that, a retrace around 50% somewhere here, I will put my alert here, somewhere here. This will be very interesting for me. So let me pull out the moving average where yes, we are bullish 15 minutes above the 50 SMA, above the 50 SMA on 4. Yes, we are bullish clearly. So this is clearly, this point of control, this gray zone is clearly playing the role of a support. So putting my stop here with some sort of retracement somewhere here will be very interesting to buy and swing position to target the all-time high. Okay, yeah, very interesting on Nasdaq. So I put some highlight here in case price return, because I don't want to buy here. For me is dangerous, because we could potentially see some sort of rejection of this high, a huge rejection, maybe retest this level, who knows, before continuing higher. So that's why I don't want to buy here except if we have a huge closure, something like that, a pretty significant, excuse me, how can we say that? Significant, no, not significant. We call it significant. Yeah, we say significant. Okay, excuse me. My English is not the best. Let me check. Significant. Yeah, yeah. I could say that a significant candle. I would say that something like this. Significant candle, like a close you're above this high, and then some sort of retest and buy again. Okay, so very interesting on Nasdaq, which is in my list, my watch list for the end of the week, and maybe next week, who knows. Just waiting some. We put another highlight here. Yeah, at this imbalance. Okay, so silver, I think we are overbought on silver, so at some point price will reverse. See if I go for example on monthly time frame, monthly is bullish. Okay, weekly time frame we are still bullish. Okay, we have this high to target. Maybe we have some room to target again this high on daily. Yeah, I want to see maybe some sort of, you see this level, I need to see some sort of retest somewhere here, and then buy again to target this supply zone or this yearly open somewhere here. This zone, I think this zone represents the discount price of this last daily leg. You see, if I take my Fibonacci, you see we are around the 50%. So very interesting to have some room compared to gold. I think silver have some room to target premium zone. So just waiting price here. By the way, I will put some highlight here in case price retest here. Very interesting. Okay. What do we have on 4 hour? 4 hour. Yeah, although I already mark up this, maybe we could potentially tap this demand is overlapping with this level of support, you see. So maybe we will have something like that. I will reduce my stop, something like that. Okay, very interesting. Maybe we will see for the next week. Okay, want to see maybe some sort of rebounds off of this level, rejection of this level, retest of this demand, and then I will be happy to buy clearly. So I will put some highlight here, somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere here will be interesting, and this will correspond. You see 50% is around here. This could correspond to a retracement around this zone. So Yeah, very interesting. So Nasdaq, silver. So I'll put some highlight. If I saw some retracement towards this zone, I'll be happy to buy. Seems like we are in risk on environment on Nasdaq. This thing is pushing. Oh my goodness. We could easily target this for this week, this level. Yeah, I need some retracement. I need some retracement. Let's go on 1 hour. Yeah. Um, we are assisting in a breakout in life. Yeah, I need some retracement. Silver, we talk about silver. The pound USD. So pound USD, very tricky because I'm shorting the Euro USD right now, but the pound USD, the pound is strong compared to the euro right now. Fundamentally, if I'm not mistaken, let me see the cross pair Euro GBP. You see, pound is strong. Let me see on weekly. Yeah, we are bearish on weekly time frame. A lot of seller. Let me see the monthly. The monthly is bearish also. So the pound is fundamentally strong compared to the euro right now. So that's why if I come back, I prefer to sell euro instead of selling pound USD. Matter of fact, pound on daily time frame is bullish when you see the structure. Yes, if I zoom out a little bit, you can see that price is in a range, a big range. You see, we reject this high. You see, we never close above this level, so this is a big range on higher time frame. Okay, but if I go down on daily time frame, this is my structure on daily because we broke above and close above this high. We are bullish from this low to this high. So for me, this is the demand on daily, on this daily leg. Okay, we have another range right there. Let me get rid of this. We have another range right there, so we are pretty much in the middle of the range. So yeah, it's not a smart idea to guess the direction, but if I want to base on the fundamental between euro and the pound, pound is strong, we are bullish, so logically I want to buy. We still have buyer on this market. Okay, so if I zoom in, because we are pretty much in a range, but if I zoom in, we have some sort of trend. We could potentially have some sort of trend, something like this. You see, if we break and close above this high, then we will have some sort of 4-hour trend. Okay, but we are not yet, we are not there yet, so this could potentially be a target. That's why I mentioned a mark up this level. So considering that the pound is strong, a retest here could be possible, but I'm not engaged on this one because of the ranging nature of this pair. I prefer Euro USD, which is, by the way, I think is dropping. I think we go on 15 minutes. Yeah, this thing is dropping. Hopefully we can break this level right there, like this. Okay, This will be very interesting. So let me see. Yeah, we enter here, and I put another entry. I didn't expect price to reach this imbalance, this zone, so I put some sell limit here, but it seems like we got triggered on this one also. So yeah, I have a better risk reward on this one. So let's see. We really need to break it to continue to target this low, this final low, and then this is where I explained this level. This is where we could potentially see price rebounds again to target this high. Remember, in higher time frame, we still have room to target premium zone on higher time frame. So this could be considered as a counter trend. So let's see. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is the soft PPI which comes out recently. So this give a lot of weakness on the dollar. So to be able to short this, I need some strength coming from the dollar, but we don't have it yet. So this is what make me nervous right now on this trade. But technically, it makes sense that we continue to drop. Clearly, we broke this trend line, we closed below. We are kind of like rejecting this. Excuse me. Hmm. See, we have broke this trend line. I want to see some rejection of this trend line. Okay, I don't want price to close re close above the trend line. I want to see some real rejection. If we couldn't close below, I think I will start to reduce my risks because yeah, the dollar is streaking right now, so this demand is holding for the moment. So I need to some push. Okay, because the dollar is very weak. I think I will took some partial very quick. Maybe once we reach this zone somewhere here or even here. I think I put some alert. Yeah, I already have some alert here. So initially I wanted to hold price the DXY towards this level right there. If we had hot inflation, PPI or CPI, this could potentially help the to push the dollar higher. But because we have soft inflation, this could take a little bit of time to push up. So and why this level is just represent an imbalance in higher time frame. You see if for example I make take the Fibonacci from this high to this low, this last leg, you see 50% is right there, but before 50% we have the 38.2% that we could potentially target first, and the fact that we are at the bottom of this channel. You see this channel, we are at the bottom of this channel. So for me, we selling here is very difficult, even though we have a soft inflation. So we need a huge bad data, very huge bad data to really break this law. But when I see the economic calendar, I don't see the even tomorrow we have retail sale. This is not very impactful. I don't think we will get some something which could could break this low. So that's why I think this accumulation that we are seeing right now is just for buyer. We need price to rebound a little bit, maybe target this level or this imbalance, maybe before dropping again, or simply this could be a continuation, something like that, to 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 a realignment in the higher time frame trend. Okay, so selling the dollar right now doesn't make sense for me. So that's why I am today. I mean, at least for the end of this week, I'm bullish on the dollar, even though we have soft inflation. Okay, technically, I'm just based this trade technically. Okay, so it seems like we are rejecting right now this level. Interesting. Really interesting. Now I need a little bit of shift of structure or something like this to be able to hold the dollar to the upside. So currently the dollar is very weak. I don't want to close here below here. If we close here, this will not looking good. So let's see. We have this trend. So pretty much I need to see a bounce, something like that. But if we close below, yeah, I will close my trade. So we are still in profit. So OZCAD is a swing trade. I already explained it on my last stream. So fundamentally OZ is still strong. We are bullish from this low to this high. This is just a retracement towards the discount zone, and then what I want to see is a continuation to target these highs right there. Okay, so fundamentally Aussie is strong compared to the Canadian dollar. So yeah, the confirmation I want to see is I almost price almost touched my stop loss, you see, but it's okay. What I want to see right now is maybe a break of these highs. You see, this point of control from the last week. This is the level I want to see price pierce above. You see, and then I will be happy to hold this trade towards the target. Okay, so yeah, la, right now I am in drawdown on this trade. So let's see how this will develop. I think I will hold it. If we didn't push the target this week, I will hold it for another week. So this is more like a swing position, I would say. And next week, what do we have? We have inflation data. So I really need to pay attention. I think it is next week. Yeah, this will be next week. Next week, 17. Yes, we have inflation in Canada. So this could potentially bring some movement on this pair also next week. So this the yeah, Maybe I will hold my trade until this inflation data release on Monday. Okay, yeah, on Monday. So I will hold it. So AUDUSD is my position. Put a live stop loss because this pair have a huge spread. So I need to let the trade breathe a little bit with all this spread. And by the way, I think I'm collecting the positive swaps because the carry trade on AUDUSD is good. So for me, I don't worry to hold this trade longer for a longer period of time. Okay. So Aussie NZD is, by the way, my best trade for the moment for this month of August. Is performing very well. So we are not we have not reached the target yet, but if you have watched my last live stream, you know that I want to target this level premium price right there. So I want to see price push towards this level. So I buy around here after a rejecting of this demand zone. See, this level is a demand zone, so we reject perfectly. So in lower time frame, we have some shift of structure. You see, shift of structure, another shift. So a double break of structure. So for me, I hinted somewhere here. Put my stop here and let it run. So it's playing out currently very well. So this will be my target. This surprise zone right there, somewhere here. I want to see price reach, close my trade here. So we are pretty much at the level. So you can see price is holding. You see this level? This another intermediate levels where price could hold. If price decides to hold, I think I will put my stop to break even and let the trade running safely. Okay, nice trade. So because I already have two running position, I don't want to add another ones, but seems like we could have some sort of level right there. Let's go down on 1 hour. Yeah, yeah, we could potentially see something like this. Yeah, another hard on will not be crazy. If you retest here, a nice 1 to 2 could be no, not the 1 to 2, 1.6 rewards could be interesting at this level because we clearly have a support right there. You see this support, so this could be interesting to add on this trade. Okay. Maybe I will put some alert here in case price retrace here. We had another position. This could be interesting. Yeah. So let's see how price react at this level. Maybe I could add another position somewhere here, stop just below this level. So let's see. So Euro USD is struggling to drop down. So yeah, crazy. USDCHF is the same. Yeah. So Nasdaq is pushing. Oh my goodness. Almost reached the target of the week. Not yet. I think we could target this high. The only thing I need is give me some Nasdaq, some retracement, something before enter. I need some retracement. Give me something, please. Damn, this thing is flying. This thing is flying up here. Yeah, a lot of breakouts to the upside. Okay, there's nothing I can do right now on Nasdaq. This is too much volatility, and I don't want to chase price at this level. So yeah, I need some retracement on this one. I don't want to play the retracement, even though it seems like we are retracing, but yeah, seems like we're starting to see some other flow bearish, you see. So yeah, this could have been a nice entry. Target this level right there. So yeah, enter here. I don't know. Let me see the SMA. SMA. Yeah, we still have room to target. So because I'm already too much exposed on dollar, on the US dollar, I don't really want to take this one. So yeah, this could potentially be a nice. Yeah, I pass on this one. Better opportunity will be here with the alignment of the higher time frame direction. So yeah, I prefer to wait price here, and I will be happy to buy from here. I like to try to trade with the trend. Yeah, it seems like pound is pushing. Oh my goodness. As I said, I don't want to trade it. I don't want to trade the pound, so I will get rid of this. So Bitcoin, interesting. So Bitcoin is struggling. Yeah, a lot of range, but as I explained, I want to see. I still think that we have some room to target this level below the $50,000, and maybe it will be somewhere here where we could reaccumulate and we could potentially see another buying cycle. So on the Bitcoin, so this is an important zone around the $50, the $50,000. A lot of people or institution will accumulate here. So, but right now I think that we could potentially, you see, accumulation drop, another accumulation drive higher to find some premium zone, and then we will fall again. This is pretty much what I am saying right now. So this level will not hold, I think, because we already tested many times. See, we tested once, twice. So the more we test the level, the more this level will be weak. So that's why I think we could something have something like this. A fail in this imbalance, and then if I see some rejection, I will be happy to short. But if I zoom in, yeah, what do we see? Mm, I will get rid of this channel. It's not. Maybe I will readjust the channel. Let me readjust the channel, something like this. Yeah, this will be more precise. So yeah, yeah. So what I'm expecting on the Bitcoin is right now we have some accumulation, a range, and need to see some return on premium price, and then I will be happy to short once we close below this level. I will be happy to short again. Why I say that? Because if I take and measure this last daily leg from this high to this low, you see that we have some room to target 50%. So that's why I think we will reach here first, find a resistance on this on premium zone, and then we will drop. So that's pretty much what I'm seeing right now on Bitcoin. If I go on daily and on forward time frame, yeah, we have some sort of level which is holding price, you see. So we could potentially see a bullish movement right there. So what's happened right now? So I'll go down in drawdown again. That's crazy. So I'll put some highlight here in case price decide to break above this high. I will be happy to buy. This for me will be the signal to buy, because we have some demand right there. You see this aggressive candle, engulfing candle. This leave behind some sort of imbalance and some sort of order block. For me, this is the order block which is holding price right now. So lower time frame, as I said, if we break and close above, this will be my signal to buy, and at least target this level right there. Yeah. So interesting. Drawdown. Oh my goodness. I think it's USDCHF, which is OZ is pushing again. Oh my goodness. This thing is pushing. is looking great. I'm not gonna lie, Aussie dollar is looking great right now, but the dollar is dropping. Oh my goodness. I don't want to hedge. Damn. Yeah, the this soft PPI is making my setup failing basically. Um, eh, I don't like it. The PPI data, I don't like this. Is soften the this is weaken the dollar right now. So that's why we start to see some bearishness. But to be really bearish on the dollar, I really want to see a closure below here, and then I will be happy to continue to short. But as I said, because we are at the bottom of this channel, I want to see some sort of rebounds off of this level that could bring some strength on the dollar technically. But fundamentally, right now dollar is weak. That's why this is messing up my current trade. I am in drawdown right now. So yeah, as I said, my lower time frame, this is my structure. So this is what I expect. This is my last line of defense. If I see price close below here, then my my trade idea will be over. Simply as that. So yeah, I maintain my trade on USDCHF because I'm still bullish short term on the dollar. But I don't like what I'm seeing right now on the Euro USD. Crazy. Yeah, I think I'm going to close because yeah, on Euro USD, look at that. We If I measure this last daily leg, you see, and if I zoom in, you can see we barely touch the 50% here. So that's why I think price could potentially came back here to retest to find a premium zone support resistance, premium zone resistance, something like this, and then before dropping the real sell-off happening. So this is make me very nervous because I wanted to see price retest this imbalance first somewhere here before continuation, you see, something like that. Talk about this is a weekly imbalance, you see. After rejecting this level, I wanted to see a continuation to the downside first, and maybe here I will be happy to buy here instead of buying here, you see. So and the fact that we recently have soft PPI, so this will not help my Euro USD trade to the sell side. So let's see. I stick to my rule. I stick to what I am thinking at the moment right now. So what I'm looking right now is a bunch of resistance. We have this monthly open, we have the weekly open, we also have this level on higher time frame. All this level is overlapping. For me, this is a resistance. At some point we need to reverse first, and for me this will be much more interesting to buy here and break this resistance from here, you see. So yeah, the let's go on 4 hour. I don't really like what I'm seeing on euro USD right now. So on lower time frame, yes, the trend for me is bearish, you see. This is the trend, so I want to see rejection, something like that. But if I zoom in, yes, dollar fall on flat PPI, cooling rate hike bets. Yeah, because the market is expecting a cooling rate hike, so pretty much no hike rates on the table for the moment. That's drive the USD dollar very lower, you see. So, and this is what is complicating my trade on USDCHF, on euro USD. Yes, I don't really want to see a break above here. If I see this, I think I will close. This is my, this is the level I'm watching right now, so I will reduce some risk, not close all the trade, but I will reduce some risk. Because this will means that we, after breaking this trend line, you see, this could mean that we reintegrate the trend line. So, oh, for me, I want to see some rejection, break of the trend line, rejection, a huge rejection of the trend line. So that's what I want to see, but it doesn't look we are going to see it right now. So yes, we have some bearish candle. I need to see a real bearish and close below this level. 15 minutes. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, it seems like we have an order flow bullish which is holding price right now. You see some sort of bullish order flow. I don't like it, but as long as we are not breaking this high, I think I will still be bearish. Okay. Let me see. Oh my goodness, I'm still in drawdown. Oh my goodness. So USDCHF, I need a break of this high to confirm that price is, or even this high. You see, go to 15 minute. Yes, I need a shift of structure. Oops, excuse me. Shift of structure or something like this. If we could break it, it's okay. If not, maybe a continuation like this, some sort of descending triangle, and then a breakout to the upside. That's what I really want to see. But if we break below this one, it's over for my trade idea. So this will be my last line of defense. I need price to rebound at some point. some alerts also here at this supply zone. Let's see. Look at how we hold on this point of control. We are holding. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I need a break. Really break of this resist support and then continuation to the low side to target this level. This is painful. Yes, we have some rejection, but not strong enough to push this price lower. Let's see. Nasdaq is keep going. As I said, I want to see some retracement, but it looks like we are not going to have it. This thing is going straight to the target. I don't want to chase price. Okay, I will wait. It seems like silver is retracing a little bit, so this is where I want to buy on long term. Not long term, but at least for the couple of weeks. Bitcoin just need price to close above this high, something like that. Aussie, yeah, Aussie, yeah. For me, Aussie, we are still bullish, but the dollar is tricking right now. If dollar start to be bullish again, we could potentially see some rejection, a retracement, at least towards this level. But let's go down to the daily. You see this week? I don't like it. I don't want to buy it anymore. If I want to buy Aussie, I need some retracement first. Significant retracement. So this is the 4-hour time frame. I'm bullish from this low to this high. So I mark up initially a target around this supply zone right there. So if price have some strength again, see if Aussie dollar want to push up again, I think we could potentially target this, but yeah, I don't like this ascending triangle, so I don't like it. Yes, we could price could push up from this level to this, but I think it's not interesting for me because I'm already exposed on other pairs, other major dollar pairs like USDCHF and EURUSD. I don't want to be stuck on this one too. Let me see if I take this. Yep. 1 hour. Yeah. 15 minutes. I'm not interested because I want to buy the dollar today, as I explained. So for me, it doesn't make sense to buy the Aussie dollar. You see, dollar is tricky. We got soft PPI, but dollar is still holding. It seems it's still giving us a bullish momentum. See the structure in 1 hour. This is bullish momentum right now. So I think the bearish momentum will happen once we break below this level or even this low. Then price will continue to drop. But right now, yeah, I'm still a little bit bullish on this one. USDCAD, NZD. Maybe we could have another retest here before enter again another position. We mark up here. We could potentially have the entry here. Stop just below. Yeah, something like that. So seems like we already retest. Nope. We will see. So Euro USD, yeah, this one is crazy. We come back again in profits, so comes out of the drawdown. Seems like the dollar is holding. We have a little bit of strength in the dollar, but it's not significant right now. So maybe my analysis will be good. What I just need at the end of the week, I need some another push up. Maybe I will close some partial around here because I'm not sure right now. The dollar is very weak compared to the soft with this recent inflation data, but I still think that we are oversold. When I said when I say oversold, I mean, for example, if I go to the 4 hour, we are oversold on the 4 hour time frame. See, if I measure this, at some point price need to retrace on premium zone before dropping again if the dollar really want to drop. If not, we are going to retrace first in 50% and then maybe close above this for some 61.8%, and we could have another realignment with the initial trend in higher time frame, something like this. Okay, until then, yeah, I'm bullish, but I am cautious, very cautious. Okay, I don't have any reason right now to short the dollar right now based on the structure right now. I don't have any reason, so that's why I'm buying, and that's why I position myself on buy in USDCHF and on sell on Euro USD. But the Euro USD trade is making me nervous, so because we need to really reject this level, but it seems like it's struggling to reject this level. When I go, for example, in lower time frame, we still have this bullish order flow, which is make me nervous. So I need at some point a shift to confirm that we will want to drop. But I will keep my eyes on this one. Okay, let's see. Yeah, back in drawdown again. Oh man, this is crazy. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, USD still struggling to push down. So need some rejection of this order block. You see, this huge order block. Oh my goodness, USD still struggling to. Yeah, I don't really like it. What I'm looking right now. So this monthly open, I don't want to see price close above. If price close above, it reduce my risk on this one for sure. Oh, la, 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 la. Yeah, I think I will close this trade. Reduce my risk because yes, the dollar is holding, but let's see. ZCAD is okay, it's pushing higher. Good. The NZD is good. So yeah, crazy. And the thing is, I don't see another announcement which could push the Euro USD down. So we don't have an impactful announcement even tomorrow. Tomorrow we have final CPI in French economy. So could this impact the Euro USD trade tomorrow? I don't know. I really don't know. Most of the time it's not very impactful. So but we have Euro flash employment change tomorrow around a little bit after the London session. We have trade balance flash GDP. Okay, maybe this one could help to move the Euro USD. Let's see if we got some weakness here, some weak data compared to what we expect. Maybe there is a chance that tomorrow around London, yeah, the Euro USD decide to drop. If by the time we get there we don't break this high. Okay, so yeah, I think I will hold this trade. I will hold it. It's a little bit of risky trade, but I think I will hold it based on my comprehension and the technical analysis what I am seeing right now. So yeah, the dollar doesn't look like it wants to drop. Is ranging pretty much, but is ranging at a discount price. So when we are in discount, we want to go to premium. That's why during this range, a lot of buyers accumulate the dollar to buy. Simple as that. So that's why I position myself in buy short-term buy position, because long-term there is a chance that we could easily drop, because when we go to the expectation of hiking rates is start to go out of the table. You see, 44% for the next meeting. It's very low probability to hiking rate. So if you go for probability, you see the probability for holding or maybe lower interest rate have increased. You see, we are around 65% probability on the next meeting. Yeah, you see the hiking rates start to be rising around maybe in December at the end of the year. You see, this is where we start to have 44.9%, which is more than lower or hold interest rates. You see, but for the next meeting, for the two next meeting, we have a high, a lower probability to high rates. You see, so that's all these things that make me think that the dollar is weak. I would not be surprised if we continue to drop even lower later. Okay, but for the moment, buying this dollar is very strong. Is very difficult because yeah, this is painful. Uh, we are not making more profit. We are not making less profit. We are pretty much ranging. We are around break even. So yeah, the dollar doesn't know what he wants to do. So has messed up a little bit my Euro USD trade on sell side. So yeah, let's go to the 4 hour. I don't like this previous 4 hour bullish. I need some bearish pressure. Let's go on 3 hour. 3 hour is still bullish. 2 hour close in 10 minutes. So yeah, I don't really like the price action. 1 hour close in 10 minutes. So let's see with this rejection if the next hour we could drive lower or not. Yeah, this is the difficulty of day trades because we need to, when you try to take this type of lower hold trades, lower probability, you need to be there in front of your screen to watch if the trade will be invalid. For me, invalid will be that, I mean, I will close some trade if we really want to close above the monthly open here, this zone here. You see how we are rejecting right now. If I see some closure above, this will not looking good for me, and I think I will reduce my risks on Euro USD. Okay, so let's see if at least we could close below this one, we close and then see if we start to print some bearish order flow. That's all I want to see right there, right now, today. If not, I will close some risk on the table. OZ NZD could potentially give me another entry if we reject, if I saw some sort of rejection confirmation in lower time frame. I will be happy to add another position because target is the same. I want to target this high. Okay, so I keep my eye on that. uh, uh, man, this is complicated.
Hmm. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see.
Okay. Uh, we are. It is 7 p.m. 5 p.m. Eastern time. No, European time zone. So I think I will end the stream here. This made pretty much 2 hour and 30 minutes of live. So yeah, so to resume, I'm currently in one, two, three, four trades. So Aussie cards, as I explained, I want to buy Aussie card. Aussie is fundamentally strong, and we still have the structure technically, which is bullish. You see, this is the structure we broke above here. So for me, it's pretty very logic for me that we could continue higher until we get some change. So I will very pay attention for next week because I think we have some interesting announcement which could change the the data, the trade. So about inflation in Canada. So I will hold my trade until this announcement and see from there what will happen on Aussie CAD. But overall, I'm still bullish on Aussie CAD because the fact that I accumulate some swap fees, positive swap fees due to the positive carry trade on this pair, this instrument. So another trade I am currently in is Aussie NZD. Same thing, Aussie fundamentally strong compared to the Kiwi dollar, and I identify a pretty good zone, a demand where price rebounds clearly. So my target is pretty clear. I want to target this level or a little bit around this supply zone right there. So it's pretty much the my best trades for the beginning of this week. So yeah, and also I'm waiting to add on this one. If I see some rejection, maybe tonight or tomorrow somewhere here, I will be happy to add another position to target the same target. Okay, stop just around here. Or if I don't see some confirmation in lower time frame, maybe in premium somewhere here, and then I will be happy to buy somewhere here on discount zone. So there is a chance that price will find another discount, reject this low right there, and then we can observe some shift of structure in lower time frame, and then I will be happy to buy. Okay, so but overall the trend is bullish. So once we have another entry here, I will put my stop to break even. So I'll put my eyes on this one. Maybe after the stream, who knows, I will find another entry maybe tonight. We will see. Other trade I'm currently in and which is make me very nervous is Euro USD. So Euro USD due to the USD dollar, because the Euro USD overall we are bearish. Okay, on daily time frame. This is the structure. But because I still think that we have not reached the premium of this daily leg, we are not reached the premium yet. That's why I think we still have room to target premium zone before seeing further a sell-off. Okay, so that's why it makes me nervous, because at the same time, if we go to the weekly time frame, we have some imbalance right there where price could potentially fill somewhere here before pushing again to the upside. Okay, so yeah, this thing is make me very nervous, and the fact that we if I go on monthly time frame, we have some level here. This is a resistance which is holding right now currently price. Okay, so for me, having a rejection here will be okay, but I will not be surprised if price want to reach first some certain premium zone before dropping again. Remember, higher time frame. I am bearish on higher time frame because I still think that we are overbought here. At some point, long term, we are going to short. Okay, but that doesn't mean that price could push even higher. Couldn't push even higher. Okay, so on daily time frame, as I explained, another thing that makes me nervous is the recent data on CPI, which comes out very soft. You see, CPI is consumer price index, so the inflation on the consumer side, and we also have the PPI which comes out today lately. We also have unemployment claim comes out very very bad. So all this participate to weaken the dollar, and this this doesn't help my trade on Euro USD on sell side. So that's why I'm very very nervous on this one. You see, started to see bullish candle. I don't like it. I really don't like it. You see, we have some level here where price is holding. So for me, I will reduce my risk on Euro USD. That's make me very very nervous. I don't like it, to be honest. Like I say that I want to see a rejection of this level. If I see some rejection, okay, but if we see some closure, yeah, I think I will close some position on this one. Okay, yeah. um I don't like it, to be honest. Let's see. So USD, this is my current trade position. uh yeah, I think I will. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I will close some. I really don't like it, especially this entry. This entry is very low quality. I think I will close it. Don't like it. Even this one. Yeah, I will keep some. Don't like the dollar is very tricky right now. So yeah, close some position in loss. I will maintain this one here where I enter here. So and this is the best trade with the best risk reward. If this work, I will take profit and maybe have a profit to fill the loss I lost on the one I closed. So let's let me also close the one on my broker. Yeah, yeah, free to close. Okay, same thing. What I'm doing right now is I'm just reducing my risk because the dollar is tricky with this soft inflation. I prefer to have one good position at a good premium price, and let's see if we could drive lower, something like that. Okay, so I close some position on the euro USD. Let's see the USD CHF. So USD CHF, I think I will let it because CHF is weak. It's a weak currency right now. Fundamentally is weak. So any strength coming from USD dollar could drive this price higher. So that's why I think I will, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I think I will buy it here. Yeah, I think I will close this one. No, I will let it. Let it. I will let it. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I just need a break of this high to confirm that we are going to continue to push to the upside. So yeah, this is a nice level to buy. Prefer to buy at this point. All right. here at lower prices. It's very interesting here. Yeah, prefer to more focus on USDCHF than Euro USD. Euro USD, yes, you see, this thing start to drop. Yeah, but I prefer to reduce my risk because Euro is very tricky. Yeah. Okay. So what do we have? Okay. I think I will close this one because it's a bad position. Yeah, I prefer to close it here. Enter here. Close it here. Yeah. Close the bad entries here. Yeah, that's why I close my bad entry to have a better entry and better risk reward. So yeah, close also this one. So I bought around here. So here, some position here. Yeah, this is it. This is my trade. Take some profit here. Break even. This one will be TP2. TP2. Okay, here we go. So let's see the dollar. The dollar is pushing, you see. So for me, I need at least to take some pressure here because I don't want to hold too much because of this data, this softness on inflation. So once I have some bullish, I take my profit quick and I get out. So and maybe let's see for the next week if we could push even higher. So USDCAD is the same. So Aussie NZD interesting. I just waiting this to tap here and give some sort of signal here. So we will see. Euro dollar is dropping. Okay. Okay. This thing is dropping. Okay. Interesting. This This is what I wanted to see. Some good rejection. You see, rejection of this monthly open. Hopefully we can reject and break close below this level, and then I will be happy to hold it. Okay. Okay. The dollar is strong, and the franc Swiss is weak. That's why I had some position right there in this demand zone. So okay, I think that's it. I readjust my position. I lose a couple of trades. I mean, I close a couple of trades. The trades, those one with a bad risk reward, and I re-enter with a better entry, and I stick to my trade, my initial trade. So which is being bullish on dollar for today, at least towards this level, somewhere here, and it seems like the dollar is holding. So tomorrow we have retail sales. So let's see how this will affect the dollar, but yeah, I still I'm sticking to this trade idea. I want to be bullish on dollar. So being bullish on dollar means being short on euro USD. This is a short-term trade, by the way, short-term trade, and being bullish on USDCHF. So this is all the trade I'm holding right now. So let's see. So this is the end of the stream. I think I will stop here. So hopefully if you watch this, hopefully you got something out of this stream. So be careful on the market. And tomorrow I don't think I will make a live stream. Maybe next week we will see, depending on my schedule. So thank you for watching, and see you for the next video, which will be Sunday afternoon, the release of the weekly market outlook for the next week. So I will hand it here, and see you soon. It was Josue, the part-time